Good evening. This is Akashvani. The news read by Shubhashachi Bhattacharjee. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the government is working to further increase the contribution of textile sector in building a developed India. He said government is focusing on tradition, technology, talent and training. He was speaking after inaugurating the Bharat Tex 2024 at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi today. He said Bharat Tex 2024 is an excellent platform to highlight India's exceptional capabilities in the textile industry. Mr. Modi said apart from textile, Khadi has also given a new strength to the women of the country. He said the thread of Bharat Tex is connecting India's glorious history with today's talent. Mr. Modi said today's event is special in its own because the event is being organized at India's two biggest exhibition centers, Bharat Mandapam and Yasho Bhumi. The Prime Minister said more than 3,000 exhibitors, 3,000 buyers from 100 countries and 40,000 trade visitors are participating in the event. Mr. Modi said, today India is one of the largest producers of cotton, jute and silk in the world and lakhs of farmers are engaged in this work. He said the government is supporting lakhs of cotton farmers, purchasing lakhs of quintals of cotton from them. The Prime Minister said the Kasturi cotton launched by the government is going to be a big step towards creating India's own identity. He said the positive impacts resulting from efforts of a stable and visionary government on the textile sector can well be seen. Mr. Modi said in 2014, the valuation of the textile market of India was less than 7 lakh crore rupees and today it has crossed 12 lakh crore rupees. He said during the last 10 years there has been a 25% rise in production of yarn, fabric and apparel. The Prime Minister said the government is very much focused on quality control in the textile sector. Mr. Modi said today in India, along with scale, government is also laying great emphasis on skill in this sector. He said the network of National Institute of Fashion Technology, NIFT, has reached 19 institutes in the country. The Prime Minister said nearby weavers and artisans are also being connected to these institutions. He said government has taken several steps for the MSME sector. Mr. Modi said government also amended the definition of the MSMEs in prospect of the investment and turnover. This will help companies get the benefits of government schemes despite their size. He said the government has also tried to reduce the gap between artisans and the market. The Prime Minister said in the last decade government has added another new dimension of vocal for local. He said a public movement going on in the entire country for vocal for local and local to global. Union Textile Minister Piyush Goyal said India's biggest textile show is being organized in such a grand way today, falling in line with PM Modi's 5F vision: farm to fiber, fiber to factory, factory to fashion and fashion to foreign. The 4-day textile event is considered one of the largest ever global textile events to be organized in India, with more than 100 countries participating in the event. Niti Aayog CEO V.V.R. Subramaniam has said that the latest consumer expenditure survey indicates that poverty has come down to 5% in the country and people are becoming prosperous both in rural and urban areas. Talking to reporters in New Delhi yesterday, Mr. Subramaniam said the long-awaited survey has brought out many things, and with data on household consumption, the status of poverty can be assessed in the country and the success of the poverty alleviation measures can be known. Citing the survey data, he said the increase in consumption both in rural and urban areas is about 2.5 times. The CEO said another significant takeaway from the survey findings is that consumption in rural areas is growing faster than in urban areas, thereby narrowing the gap. The National Sample Survey Office under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation released data on household consumption expenditure 2022-23 on Saturday, which shows per capita monthly household expenditure more than doubled in 2022-23 as compared to 2011-12. That's all in this news bulletin. Namaskar.